Alright, welcome back, good people. On this video, I'm titling Speak with Larry's Quote Week. Week number 8. Speak with Larry's Quotes, week number 8. Now, you know 8 weeks ago this series didn't exist. This segment didn't exist. I created it. I'm the creator of it. So I can have the rights to hold that or sell that because it's mine. Speak with Larry's Quotes, right? Now, if I want to license that to someone, there's a process that would allow me to do that. Now, that's probably not what I'm going to do, but you never know. It just depends on how big things get for you, right? And that is something you want. You want things to grow. As you start your business, you understand it's going to be a little difficult. It's going to take a little time, but you do want that business to grow. Now, one of my blogs is speakwithlarry.blog. I'd like for you to go and check that out. Website, speakwithlarry.com, right? Podcast show, Speak with Larry's podcast. Videos, Speak with Larry's videos on YouTube. Check those out sometimes when you get a chance. These videos are there. You might see yourself. Not. Anyway, you never know. I have interviews with people all the time, and I'm going to start doing those video interviews rather than just podcast interviews because, you know, I like to give people an opportunity to be in front of the camera, kind of, to see if they're really ready. Because a lot of people say they're ready to do something, but there's no action, no movement. You can't tell. I can't look at you and tell you're ready to do something other than what you're saying. But what you're saying is not matching what you're doing. What you're doing needs to supersede what you say. You need to explain why or how you did something rather than that you're going to. And that is the way to success. Not wanting it, thinking about it. You have to put action with it. You have to take control of who you are and start a process. You have to do that. No one else will do that for you. As a matter of fact, everyone else will do their best to keep you from doing that because they don't really want you to get ahead, right? If they're not doing anything, people that you surround yourself with, right? If they're not doing anything, they really don't want you to do anything. They want you to stay right where you are. That way, y'all can remain buddies, right? It's going to be difficult to grow and keep the same buddies. It's going to be difficult. A lot of people won't grow because of that reason alone. The people in their world are so significant that they will stifle their own growth so that they don't have to make a decision about leaving or moving to another level, right? Because different levels bring new opportunities, right? And where you are right now, on the beginning level, you may feel like, okay, I can do this, and I'm ready to go to the next level. And you probably can, and you probably are. One of the things that I've learned on my journey is that the majority of times that I've been held back, and I'd say like 90%, it's been me. It hadn't been the situation. It's been me not prepared or not willing to take that step. And you know, at some point you have to get over that. And I did. And you should too. And you will too. But you have to acknowledge the fact that you're there. You may be there right now. I may be talking to you right now about that. Right? You may be the person I'm talking about. Because someone could have said that about me, you know, a couple of years ago, 3 or 4 years ago. They could have said, yeah, I see what you're doing, but you're not really confident in it. You don't believe in it. You don't believe that you can do that. And they would have been right. But over time, they're no longer right. As a matter of fact, they're the ones who's going around saying that Larry James is this. I don't have to say it anymore because I'm walking that walk, right? You can't deny what's happening. You can only deny what you say you're going to do because nobody knows that but you, right? So this week's quotes, this is week number 8. And these quotes, I'm going to start out. The first one says, too many leaders value their popularity, protecting it at all costs, degrading their credibility. That's Noel DeJesus. DeJesus. I got that right. Number 2, every action or perceived inaction shapes credibility. That's Mindy Hall. Number 3, when you break the promises, you lose the credibility. When you lose the credibility, you lose the trust. So keep your promises, because trust is the foundation of soulfully inspired life. That's, I'm going to spell it. Capital VISHWAS. Last name capital CHAVAN. Chavan. Number 4, complaining that you are what you are not will obscure the strengths you do have while destroying your credibility. That's Tom Hayes. Let me read that again. Complaining that you are what you are not will obscure the strengths you do have while destroying your credibility. Number 5, every expert was once a beginner. How true. And that's anonymous. Number 6, one cannot answer for his courage when he has never been in danger. That's Francois de la Rocha. I'm going to spell it. Capital ROCHEFOUCAULD. That's a long name. Number 7, courage is being the only one who knows how terrified you are. That's Tom Clancy. I like that one. Courage is being the only one who knows how terrified you are. Yes. Okay, number 8. It takes as much courage to try and fail as it does to try and then succeed. That's Anne Morrow Lindbergh, LINDBERGH. Number 9. True courage is in facing danger when you are afraid. That's L. Frank Baum, BAUM. Number 10. Your way of life is determined by the actions you take. That's Akroq Brost, AKIROQ, last name BROST. Number 11. You have to decide for yourself. Is it you who must live with the outcome? You have to decide for yourself. It is you who must live with the outcome. That's capital DHONIELLE, Clayton. Number 12. Never allow your emotions to cloud your sense of reasoning. Otherwise, you will always make wrong choices. That's Clement, capital OGEDEGBE. Number 13. If you want to improve your life, you must consistently make better choices for yourself. Your life will improve when your choices do. Again, that's AKIROQ, capital BROST. 14. You have two choices: worry and stress, or hope and do. Which do you think will help you more? Again, that's AKIROQ, capital BROST. You have two choices: worry and stress, or hope and do. Which do you think will help you more? Number 15. Intentions of a man reflects in his actions. That's capital SUKANT, capital RATNAKAR. These are names I can't pronounce, but there's some very good quotes. Number 16. Do you imagine that the good you intend will balance the evil you perform? Wow, that's deep. That's Norman MacDonald. Do you imagine that the good you intend will balance the evil you perform? Number 17. Intentions are nice, but ultimately intentions don't really matter because they only exist inside you. That's Kelly Williams Brown. Number 18. Truth can only be found in a person's record of actions, not their list of intentions. That's Susie Kasem. Susie Kasem. Number 19, intentions are nothing. That's Cassandra Clare. C-L-A-R-E. Intentions are nothing. I agree with that. What you intended has no meaning. It means nothing. It's nothing. I agree totally. Number 20, don't fight to be right, but fight when you are right. That's Amit, A-M-I-T, Kalantri, capital K-A-L-A-N-T-R-I, Kalantri. Number 21, apart from technological aspects, businesses should always have the human value. That's capital A-M-I-T-A-V, capital C-H-O-W-D-H-U-R. 22, my happiness will not be ruined by people who cannot find their own. That's April Williams. My happiness will not be ruined by people who cannot find their own. Interesting. Number 23, in the end, every startup is different, but in the beginning, every startup is the same. That's Richie Norton. I like that, Richie, and that is so true. That's why I'm telling you, don't worry about the beginning. Everybody's beginning is the same. Nobody's is different. It's the end. All right, number 24. We sometimes try to impress people we just met by trying not to impress them. Okay, I'm going to spell this name. It's capital M-O-K-O-K-O-M-A. First name. Last name, capital M-O-K-H-O-N-O-A-N-A. Right. You see why I have difficulty with some of these names, right? But I'm going to read that quote again because it's very relevant. It says, we sometimes try to impress people we just met by trying not to impress them. That's a little deeper than the surface thinking, wouldn't you say? All right. Number 25. Life's under no obligation to give you what you expect. That's Margaret Mitchell. That is true, Margaret. I like that. And the bonus for this week is, blessed is he who expects nothing, for he shall never be disappointed. Alexander Pope. I know how to say that one. Blessed is he who expects nothing, for he shall never be disappointed. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed these videos this week. My name is Larry James. My company is Speak with Larry. Don't forget to share these videos, like these videos, and I'll see you next week on the same bat channel, the same bat station.